The Adventure of Sparkle the Star. In a distant corner of the galaxy, beyond the silver rivers of the Milky Way, lived a tiny but dazzling star named Sparkle. Sparkle was different from the other stars in her cluster. She shone with an extra twinkle and a boundless curiosity that made her restless. Every night, while her star friends sang songs to light up the sky, Sparkle would gaze at the planets, comets, and mysterious clouds of dust swirling far away. She imagined what it would be like to see those worlds up close, to touch the rings of Saturn, to hear the songs of other moons. One night, as Sparkle was daydreaming, a shooting star streaked across the sky. It left behind a shimmering trail that glowed like a promise. Sparkle's heart leapt. "This is my chance," she thought, and gathering all her light, she leapt from her place in the sky. Sparkle soared after the shooting star, giggling with delight as she raced through the cosmic winds. She zipped past shimmering nebulas, her light casting rainbows through their glowing clouds. She looped around swirling comets, feeling their icy tails tickle her face like soft feathers. Along the way, she met a small, rocky asteroid named Rocky. Rocky was covered in sparkling dust, and he tumbled and bounced like a cosmic pebble skipping across a pond. "Where are you going, Sparkle?" Rocky asked in a voice that sounded like gentle pebbles clinking together. "I'm off to find the land of wishes," Sparkle exclaimed, her glow bright and strong. "I've heard that in the land of wishes, any dream can come true." Rocky's rocky cheeks glowed. "Then I'll come too. I've always dreamed of finding a planet to call my own, somewhere to feel at home." Together, Sparkle and Rocky continued their journey. They soared past twinkling galaxies and darted through swirling asteroid belts, playing hide-and-seek with playful meteoroids. As they traveled, they encountered a planet with a ring made of music, a ring of shimmering notes that danced and chimed as they moved. The song planet welcomed them with melodies that tickled their ears and made their hearts sing. "Where are you two travelers heading?" asked Melodia, a being of light and sound who lived among the musical rings. "To the land of wishes," Sparkle said, her voice ringing with excitement. Melodia sang a sweet note and gifted them a tiny bell made of crystal stardust. "This will help you find your way when you feel lost," she said. The bell glowed with a warm light, and Sparkle tied it around her shimmering arm. They continued onward, following the trails of comets that lit up the dark sky. They came upon the moon bunnies, hopping and bouncing in moon dust that sparkled like sugar. The moon bunnies loved to tell jokes and play games, and they welcomed Sparkle and Rocky with warm smiles. Luna, the eldest moon bunny with silver whiskers, gave them moon cookies that tasted like stardust dreams and whispered, "Take laughter with you. It will make your journey easier." With laughter in their hearts, they journeyed to the starry sea, a vast ocean of stardust that glittered and shimmered under the light of 1,000 distant suns. Waves of sparkling dust rolled and foamed, and fish-shaped constellations swam beneath the surface. There they met Twinkleback, an ancient sea turtle who carried an entire coral city on her shell. The coral towers glowed softly in pastel colors, and tiny starfish clung to them like twinkling jewels. Twinkleback spoke with a voice as deep as space itself. "The land of wishes lies beyond the starry sea," she said. "But the path is not easy. You must trust your light and be kind to every creature you meet." Sparkle and Rocky promised to help everyone they met and thanked Twinkleback for her wisdom. She gave them a star pearl, a small orb that shone with all the colors of the galaxy. As they crossed the starry sea, the meteor sprites appeared, darting like fiery fireflies, playing tag and mischief. They tangled the stardust currents and tried to lead Sparkle and Rocky astray. But Sparkle's bell chimed softly, guiding them back to their path. "We're on a mission to bring wishes to life," she told the meteor sprites. Impressed by her determination and kindness, the sprites cleared the stardust and gifted them a map made of shimmering threads. The map led them to the forest of comet trees. The forest glowed with icy blue light, and the trees' crystal leaves tinkled and sang as the wind danced through them. Cometlings, tiny, glowing spirits of the forest, fluttered among the branches, lighting up the paths like lanterns. In the heart of the forest lived Nova, a shy star fox with fur that looked like a piece of the Milky Way. Nova had never left the forest and was afraid of the dark spaces beyond. Sparkle saw the fear in Nova's bright eyes. "Come with us," she said gently. "You're braver than you know, and there's so much magic waiting for you." Nova took a deep breath, her tail flickering like a shooting star, and joined them. Together, they crossed the bridge of moonbeams, a shimmering path that curved across the sky. They shared stories and dreams as they walked, their lights growing stronger with each step. But soon they reached the Valley of Lost Constellations, a quiet place filled with tangled shapes of starlight. The constellations had forgotten who they were and lay twisted and dim. Sparkle stepped forward, her glow warm and bright. "We'll help you remember," she said. With Nova's clever paws and Rocky's steady strength, they worked together to untangle the shapes. They sang the ancient stories of the constellations. The fierce lion who roared with courage, the gentle swan who danced on water, the brave warrior who stood tall in the night sky. As each constellation found its shape and story again, it rose up in the sky, shining proudly. The valley lit up with 1,000 lights, and Sparkle's heart swelled with joy. Finally, they reached the edge of the galaxy, where a rainbow bridge arched into the unknown. The bridge shimmered with every color of the universe, reds like molten suns, blues like the deep seas, and golds that glowed with warmth. At the end of the bridge stood the Land of Wishes, glowing with light and laughter. A wise star keeper, with a beard of silver comets and eyes that held galaxies, waited for them. "To enter," he said, "you must each make a wish for someone else." Sparkle's light grew bright and warm. "I wish for every lonely star to find friends to share their stories with." Rocky's voice was strong. "I wish for every wandering rock to find a planet that feels like home." Nova's voice was soft but sure. "I wish for everyone to see the light that shines inside them." The Star Keeper's eyes sparkled like twin galaxies. "Your wishes are pure and kind. Come in." Inside the Land of Wishes, the sky was filled with rivers of rainbow light and fields of flowers that sang lullabies. Trees whispered ancient stories, and children of stardust danced in circles, their laughter like chimes in the breeze. Sparkle saw stars holding hands, planets welcoming asteroids like family, and creatures of light helping each other grow. Nova found a place where she could watch over the dreams of others, her tail a banner of courage and wonder. As Sparkle watched, she realized that adventures weren't just about exploring the universe. They were about helping others shine, too. When it was time to return, Sparkle and Rocky hugged Nova tight, promising to visit her often. They soared back across the Rainbow Bridge, their hearts full of laughter, courage, and the light of new dreams. From that night on, whenever you see a shooting star, remember it might be Sparkle, Rocky, and Nova off on another adventure, spreading kindness, laughter, and the magic of dreams across the galaxy. And if you listen closely on a quiet night, you might hear the gentle chime of Sparkle's bell, the laughter of moon bunnies in the dust, or the songs of the comet trees, reminding you that even the tiniest light can make the universe a brighter place. For in this great, twinkling sky, every star has a story, and every story can change the world.